Belgium, October, 1917. Dear Mother, I'm writing to you on the eve of a great event. Conrad and I wanted to write something down for you while we had the time, and he's occasionally giving me words to add. I can't tell you where we are, but I can tell you it is far less pleasant than the other parts of Belgium I have seen. This place may once have been a fine place to live, but now it is nothing but a tremendous field of cold, wet mud and shell holes filled with water. I have seen many men fall into the mud and need 3 or 4 more men to drag them out. Not a blade of grass or tree remains, and the village that was once here is nothing but a few heaps of bricks. The Germans are well placed behind their ridge. We've been shelling them for days, but they remain resolute. Anyone who looks over the trench for more than a few seconds is shot. Those Germans may be many things, but they are not bad shots. To their credit, they do not seem inclined to fire on our stretcher bearers, who are working tirelessly in the knee-deep mud to bring back the injured. I must conclude this letter now, as our regiment is readying for a sortie on the lines. We must push the Germans away from the ridge and their guns. I pray this letter reaches you, and know that Conrad and I are looking out for each other. I remain your affectionate son, Len.
Hey guys, Stealth here, welcome back to the Great War Western Front. This is the historic operation that is part of the demo that you can play during the Steam Next Fest. This is a mission taking place in Belgium in 1917 in November, and it is my job to capture Control Point Zed. Now, Control Point Zed is in the middle of the map. It is what was left of the town of Paesschendale in Belgium, and it's, well, I'm not sure if you really want to capture this town, because it seems absolutely atrocious. If you look at what they call a town in here, it's basically just smoldering ruins. This is the town. This is what they want me to capture. There's just nothing left. It's all flattened. But it is part of the front, and we have to make progress. Now, in this mission, you cannot set up with trenches, troop deployment, support structures, and deploying siege artillery. Your objective is to push on this objective hard. You gotta get it done in 7 minutes. 30 seconds after you start the mission, you're gonna get a rolling barrage. This is something that starts over here and plows its way forward, and knocking out everything and anyone who gets in its way. So that is going to be something that I can use as sort of a push method. The trenches here are set up in a diamond formation, making it quite difficult to approach from really any angle. The same can be said for the other side, although it's not a perfect diamond, but, well, good luck flanking around through this little piece of mud. So my plan is to push hard on one of the sides. Try and hit every bit of one of these areas with artillery, or maybe this side. Clear it out, and run after the rolling barrage to try and push on it. I have a whole bunch of Canadian infantry to do it with. Canadian infantry, they gain additional benefit from smoke or rolling barrage cover bonuses. Now, you also have the Canadian Raiders. These guys are more adept at short-range combat, and they are also far less numerous. It's 25 men, this is 225 men, so it's a substantial difference. Seeing as I cannot actually do anything to influence the battle any further, let's begin. You cannot wage war with sentimentality. The more ruthless war is conducted, the more merciful it is, in fact, for it finishes the war sooner, according to Paul van Hindenburg. So, here comes the rolling barrage in about 30 seconds from now. And the troops that I have right now are the troops that I'm going to have to use. I do have some support options, so with the support that I get, I can call in additional infantry, but you are looking at a command cap, which means I can control 19 companies, but no more. If you are at that limit, tough luck, you cannot call anything else in. But don't worry, we can shore that up right quick. Now I'm going to wait for the balloons to come up, because with the balloons I can actually see something about the battlefield. So let's raise the observation balloons, and there we go. So what we have over here is 2 overlapping field of fires from machine guns. They got guys looking out in pretty much every direction, so trying to push right through the middle is suicide. I do see a potential weak spot over here, because the middle is once again covered by a machine gun over there. This machine gun is covering the right, but this side here seems somewhat weaker. So let's fire every bit of material that we have at that particular part. I can do with a rolling barrage. Explosions cause suppression, leave behind a smoke cloud that grants cover. That's not what I need just yet. I just need these guys to get hurt really, really bad. We're going to get the big guns involved. We're going to get the slightly smaller guns involved. And when we're ready to go, we're going to push everybody over the trenches, out over the top, and into the enemy battlefield. It's going to get rough. I'm going to take a lot of losses. This is not a pretty war. I mean, no war is pretty, but it seems that the trench warfare is especially nasty. 12 seconds to the bombardment. You can see that these guys are having a fantastically awful day. And the other guys also seem to be suppressed. There you go. That's one side eliminated. Here comes the rolling barrage. Okay. So the rolling barrage has begun. Now I'm going to push all my guys out onto this side. And do I have more? Yes. More groups.
Move.
This way. The guys over here, I'm going to kind of wait until potentially these machine gun nests are eliminated. So here we go. Rolling barrage pushing forward. Look at that. I gotta admire the synchronicity of those shots landing. That is pretty nicely done.
We have new orders.
Go, go.
Load them up.
Okay. These guys are suppressed a bit. I cannot fire a smoke shot, sadly. I can, however, fire a rolling barrage. So I'm going to roll a couple of barrages right over that trench. And try and get my guys as much smoke cover as possible as we move in. But like I said, I'm going to take a lot of losses doing this. I just hope that I can make it hurt worse for the enemy than I can make it hurt for my own troops. And I gotta knock out everybody in this area before the enemy is even gonna think of giving up. Alright, let's start taking down the machine guns here. And there. The problem is, this trench fires in the wrong direction. So I don't really benefit from taking that particular trench. Hit these. Hit these. This trench needs to stay out of this fight for now. As I try to get more troops involved. I have lost a couple of groups already. So let's get in a few more. Yeah, guys, you're looking in the wrong direction. That's the problem. Ah, the raiders are. Good. Let's get the raiders involved. You guys, move. Over the top. The guns are reloading. The machine guns are not dead. Oh, that's a problem. Go! This is going to get really uncomfortable for everybody involved. But it is what we need to do to take this trench. There we go. At least now I have something of a foothold. And I might have somewhat of an easier time to deal with all the guys that are left in the other trenches. So let's continue to push on them. Let's continue to inflict as many casualties as possible. Oh, there's another rolling barrage coming in. That's lovely. I need you guys to go here. You guys to go here. You guys to go here. And I believe I had reinforcements arriving. Let's go. These are suppressed. I need these machine guns out of commission. Without these things dead, my infantry is going to get mowed down in seconds. Push here. These guys are going to go trench to trench, so they're not going over the top. That's going to be beneficial. But the other guys are having a really rough time of it as that machine gun is still going. Hit him. Hit him. There we go. We got this trench. Excellent. Push to the next one. You guys are going to move in here. You're going to move in there. I went on a couple of raiders because they're better at short-range warfare. Oh, come on. Give it a rest, would you? Another artillery barrage coming in. I got 3 minutes to get this thing done. 3 minutes only. And this whole trench still needs to get cleared. Alright, let's see if we can push on these. Hello. You would be so inclined to move out. That'd be lovely. Ah, finally, we got one of the machine guns knocked out. Go get the other one.
We have our targets. Stand by for orders.
Push on this trench. Reinforcements are here. Let's go. Everybody move up.
Move out. We're moving.
Go and have a party in the enemy trenches, would you? We're going to push that way. The other machine gun nest is knocked out. Hit these. We don't have long. We got 2.5 minutes. Hit everything we have on that sector. Go. Everybody push in right now. It's going to be a big attack. And I got to be careful because my own artillery barrage could massacre me. So that's something that I need to be really keen about. Otherwise, I might find my own troops getting murdered by my own arty. Here we go. Capturing Point Zed.
Stand by for orders.
That means we're about to potentially get counterattacked. So for now, as the last of the Germans are making their way out of here, I'm going to try and get some more troops in here. Yeah, we're capturing. Excellent. That does stop the time. There we go. Hold Paesschendale. I have two options. I can receive 20 Canadian Raiders and 750 supply, or 20 Canadian Infantry Reserves, command cap increased by +5 and 500 supply. I'll take the Raiders. 20 companies of Raiders have been transferred to your command. In addition, a supply convoy has been routed to your location. The Canadian Infantry Reserves have been granted to other fronts to continue the fight. Yep, here we go. Hold Point Z. So now I get the accessibility or the availability of machine guns, which is nice. And I gotta hold this position for 6 minutes. Alright. So we're going to take their trenches and use them against them. I still have one unit that I can use. One more part of the command cap.
Stand by for orders.
Hold Paesschendale against attacks. Command's reporting an incoming German counter-attack and needs you to hold the town. Artillery is useful against incoming attacks but costs supply, I know. Make sure to continue to reinforce your position by bringing up fresh reserves. Troops that you ordered to retreat don't count against the bonus objective total, so manage accordingly. It says don't lose more than 15. Raised balloons will ping the location of an incoming enemy attack. That is useful. That is very, very useful. Is it possible for me to go on a counteroffensive and try and capture point X? Perhaps, but right now, might not be my best option. Let's pull this company out, and this one, so I can get a few more guys in.
Looks like we're late to the party.
And that's going to make my command cap a little easier. Contact front. Lots of them. Okay, set a rolling barrage. Set another rolling barrage. Set another rolling barrage the other way. If they want to push, it's going to be extremely costly for them. There's more coming. Look at that. Over here on the top, you can see German infantry retreat it, retreat it, retreat it. These guys are having a really bad day. Holy crap. I'm not sure how the Canadians set up the machine gun so fast, but fantastic job at that. Anybody taking a ton of losses? No, we're good so far. Our trenches are definitely helpful. Oh, we're taking arty fire here. I want to knock out their balloons. So take a balloon busting mission. Go here. Yeah, we're definitely taking arty fire now. I want you to fall back. I want the reserves to start taking the positions that have been hurt bad. Let's take this trench. Take this trench. Take this trench. You're kind of the reserves now. These raiders need to go. There's another attack coming in from the right. Let's get a suppression attack, which will slow them down. And that should allow the machine guns and the shooters here a bit more time. I need you to get into this trench, dude. You cannot just be out in this field. That's not a great spot to be. There we go. My fighters are taking down the enemy balloons, and there's a bunch more coming in from the other direction. So let's generally hit that. I'm suspecting that they're going to ask me to push up later, so I'm going to already start nuking their machine gun. And if at all possible, I would like to take a couple of shots at these batteries, but I'm not sure if that will work. Enemy bombers have been sighted. Fighters on standby for intercept. Okay, ASF then. Losses. I don't like the Raider Company taking this many losses. We're still decent for supplies. So I'm going to call in one more group. They did knock out this trench. Enemy bombers inbound. I better get to work then. You guys take this. Bomber forward and another couple of attacks. Hold them off. But not yet. Not yet. Look at these guys immediately surrendering. Here comes the bomber. Good lord, that thing's enormous. Holy smokes. Big biplane. I do want to take it out because biplanes have a tendency to focus on your machine gun pits. And I really need those to stay functional. Let's get some helpful artillery salvo here. Insofar as I need to. Germans retreated. We need to hold it for another 2 minutes. I want to have the big guns continue to pound the position here. As well as these guns. Because I don't like taking a lot of hits from their artillery, thank you very much. I also don't like this particularly much. You guys should be able to clear this out, right? Right? Go. You better be quick, because these guys are coming out. Okay, you guys need to fall back. Both of you. I'm going to call in a couple of raiders, considering this might be short-range battles. Oh, never mind. They're gone. A couple more front. A couple of guys over here trying to run through machine gun nest. By all means, let me know how well that's going to work out for you. More infantry. Suppression barrage. You don't have a firing angle, that's it. You are potentially going to be useful to deal with this. Let's take out that mortar if we can. Now, every barrage that I've fired does have a suppression cost. Or a supply cost, rather. So I gotta be a bit careful with the amount of barrages that I throw out, but I still got 700 supplies. So right now, I'm not really concerned about the amount of supply that I'm taking. Oh, I still got a couple of guys back here. Let's have you join the party. There's a lot more party to be done over here. So let's try and take this trench. Seeing as we're not too busy. Oh, they almost got there. Big guns ready. Machine gun nest has been destroyed. Deal with this. And deal with this. We have 6 seconds and I didn't lose a single unit of infantry. How about that? Eliminate German command. The German forces have stalled for now, but they will regroup. Take advantage of the lull and push through their Tremand trench. It is also vital that we continue to hold Paesschendale, control point Zed, against possible assaults. Command has also redirected some bombers to our position to help weaken the enemy defenses. RD is going to make it easier, and clear German positions. Air support will make it easier to deal with enemy balloons, aircraft, and gun emplacements. Very good. So what do we have now? I can now do bombing runs. Perform bombing runs against enemy emplacements or tanks. Considering this is our new objective, we're going to hold this in 25 minutes. It's going to be probably more useful to first get points X-ray, because this icon on the map, that 4-directional arrow, indicates that from there I'll be able to reinforce, which will allow me a far better reinforcement position than the one I have now. And in the meanwhile, the big guns can start dealing with the defenses over here on point Y. Because there's also a mortar over there. There's still some infantry pushing across. Yeah. Okay, so that's the plan. These raiders, as well as the rest of these guys, are going to be part and partial to that plan. So we're going to knock these out. This truck is not that problematic. Thank you. Your ability to keep casualties low is commendable. I haven't lost a unit in that entire push back on the battle. No, that's balloon busting. Sorry. Bombing run. Just generally in that direction.
Be ready, boys.
I want to
Suppression
get...
barrage ordered.
Oh, you didn't have the firing
Ready for
arc. My
fire
bad.
orders at that location.
Neither do you. Okay, fine.
Suppression fire ordered.
Get the guns,
Fire
get
on
the
that position.
guns.
Load them up. Load light suppression shells.
They're not strictly the best guns for that job, but it's the only thing I have right now.
Suppressing barrage.
Secure the flanks. Capturing point X and Y will help secure our flanks and relieve some pressure on other parts of the assault line. When secured, command will redirect resources to help us take the German command trench. We'll also open up a new supply route and allow us to reinforce much closer to enemy territory. Yes, that's the plan. I want to just push right in here. Of course, we're going to have to soften them up a little bit, because there is still a whole bunch between them and me.
Fire all guns.
So in order to make it easier for all of these groups to start pushing, we're first going to have to do a bit of softening up using artillery. And I have 24 minutes, so I do have some time available. Available air support. I thought I had air support going on this bombing run here, but apparently it didn't go through. Here.
Load for bombing run.
That should make them a nice little target.
Targets.
The mortar pit is gone. I still want to silence the guns. I want to get rid of these raiders. That does mean that I think we are kind of ready to go on the offensive here. The trenches and the...
Get moving.
I'm not a big fan of this position here. That's going to be a problem. Also, I didn't see the guys in this trench here, did I?
Ready for
Not sure.
fire orders.
Let's throw down... Oh, run, 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 run. Well, they surrendered, I guess.
Ready for orders.
No, it's more like they're already dead.
Load them up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a bit more fighting here. Over here, we're killing off some of their firing positions. They're in placed positions, so that's very useful. Can I do another one here, please?
Load bombers for heavy ground targets.
Oh, those guns are firing again.
Positions.
Yeah, see, I only have one position here. Let's go. Well,
Position.
it's gonna get rough. It is going to get rough. That smoke screen is gonna have to be my cover here. Because beyond this smoke, I don't have much. Oh, there comes the bomber. Right, field artillery destroyed, plus 150. Off you go.
Teams ready. Rolling barrage coordinates.
That way.
Be ready, boys. Load for
Guns on this trench.
for fire orders.
There goes their balloon.
Stand by for
You,
orders.
fall back. Get out of here.
Flying.
These guys are suppressed. Get the raiders in there, now. While that smoke screen lasts, please.
Fire step. Load them up.
You, if you can,
Check coordinates for
hit this.
barrage targets.
I'll take anything you get me. Oh boy, that's a problem. No, I want a couple of these guys.
Ready for action.
This is gonna be expensive.
Attention.
Pull back. Hopefully I can do this without losing everybody. Maybe, maybe not. No, I did lose an infantry unit there, I think. No, withdrawn. Excellent. Excellent.
Ready for
Gentlemen,
orders. Set positions.
we are almost in control of this position. You,
Stand by for
get
orders.
out.
Everyone pull
I don't want to lose a lot of forces here. Get out. Raiders, this way. In the meanwhile, I want to have another attack run happening like here. Because this mortar and machine gun nest do need to get rid.
Teams ready.
We need to
Suppress
start
at that
getting rid of
location.
those. Just hit this, please.
Stand by for
Raiders
orders.
forward. And I'll also take a couple of standard groups.
Reinforcements ready.
It does look like I have a fairly decent control of the trench here.
Ready yourselves.
So I'm not too concerned about losing this
Get in
position just
position.
yet. There's the arty.
Get ready.
These guys are looking the wrong way, right?
With
Yeah.
speed.
Good. There are still troops in there? No.
Attention.
Are we expecting a counterattack here? Not right now.
In position.
Alright.
Attention.
20
We're
minutes
moving.
left to do this
Ready
mission.
for orders.
Gentlemen.
In, boys.
Oh, nope. They're definitely paying attention.
Boys. Suppression fire
That's bad.
orders.
Get out of here. This suppression is going to have to allow my raiders to get in here, but it will be still potentially costly. Get in there. The raiders should have no issues dealing with these guys very quickly.
Ready for fire
That
orders.
allows my big guns another salvo here.
Load them up. Ready full barrage. Fire all guns.
Machine gun nests are such dangerous positions.
Orders.
Alright, let's pull you back. Let's move you up.
This piece of ground.
We are capturing Point X because it's cleared of enemy units. Excellent. Machine gun is taking a ton of fire. As for the other flank,
Set positions.
I should use these
Load
guns
light
more.
suppression shells. We have our targets.
Get rid of
Teams ready.
these.
Load for
Get
suppression
rid of these.
barrage. You ready, boys? Suppression barrage ordered.
No arc. Constantly keep hammering these groups. The more casualties we inflict, the better it is. As for doing another run with an aircraft, I'm not so sure I'm going to need that. Flank secured. Securing this flank has relieved some pressure on the front. Command is rerouting additional companies, artillery and supply your way, along with an aid to help you command your increased force. The new supply routes will allow you to take reinforcements from this area. If you take the other flank, it will free up additional resources for you. Thank you. More supplies! That's excellent. That is excellent. Ah!
Arrived in a
More
week
guns
orders.
too? Artillery crews reporting the position should provide clear of line order to... Nice. To attack the command trench.
Ready for
I
fire
like
orders.
that.
Suppress at that location.
Hit 'em.
Barrage. Load them up. Suppression fire
Hit 'em.
all positions.
Hit him.
Teams ready. Load light suppression
And you
shells.
are operating on the other flank,
We have
so
our
you're going to hit
targets.
that. Ah, how nice.
Orders.
Oh, this group has arrived. Excellent. I want you to fall back.
Ready yourselves. Hold this ground.
I don't want to lose that 15 thing, the 15-man group. No,
Position is ours.
not too close to the front, please.
Get moving. You ready, boys?
Big guns.
For
Take
barrage.
out the machine gun nest for once and for all, please.
For area barrage.
And this one
Fire
takes
on
this.
position. Load them up. Load for suppression
This.
barrage. Set positions.
You didn't have the firing arc. You're going to do this.
Fire all guns.
I also want to capture the Y position, so I'm going to have to retask all these groups to go to the other side of the map. Even though, of course, pushing on this side is the more likely option.
Move out.
Anyway, let's get some more troops inside. Considering we're pushing into a trench, I would rather have a couple of raiders and use the big guns consistently to just clear out as many resistance units as we can.
Teams ready. Suppression barrage ordered. We have our targets.
Oh crap, you can even set them on the map then. Oh, counterattack! That's not part of the plan.
Ready for orders.
I don't have that much
You ready, boys?
over here,
Suppress at that location.
like at all.
Load for rolling barrage.
Rolling barrage.
Ready for fire orders.
This is not part of the plan.
Position.
I was not hoping for that counterattack. I'm gonna need a couple of you to slap back out of here right now. Go! Out of the trenches. I am not willing to accept a counterattack. Jeez, there's a lot of them. Crap.
Load them up. Check coordinates for barrage.
Now that trench is working against me again.
Set position. Suppression fire ordered.
Suppression fire is really not doing that much, is it?
Teams ready.
Hmm.
Set for barrage. We
Get
have
this.
our targets. New orders incoming. Charge.
Get the raiders in there.
Stand by for orders. You ready, boys? Load light suppression shells.
Oh boy. No.
By for orders. Ready yourselves.
Careful, they're recapturing X point. Yes, I know. It's just that getting back in there is proving to be a little difficult. Can I still call in raiders from here? I can.
Weapons down.
Good.
Reporting for duty.
So let's do that.
Reporting. We have new
Oh, this
orders
is not
placed.
good. Everybody back.
We're pulling back. Ready for fire orders.
Give me a rolling barrage here. I need to buy my raiders some time to get in there.
Prep for rolling barrage. Set position. Rolling barrage.
No, this one then.
Ready. Start the
Yep.
barrage. Get ready. Location confirmed.
They're suppressed. Jesus, another group of raiders has been killed. Oh shit, I cannot reinforce from that side anymore. Damn it.
Ready for orders.
Jeez, you've also taken a lot of losses here. What happened to you?
Stand by for orders.
That's not good, boys.
Get ready.
Give me a couple of standard groups. Standard infantry units. Over here, the raiders are having a nice party.
You ready, boys? Ready, full barrage.
Take this trench
Fire
down,
all
if you will.
guns. Ready for orders.
We do have more raiders coming in. If I could put a rolling bombardment on these, I should be able to knock them right out.
We have new intel from the front.
Enemy bombers inbound. Unfortunate. Go and do anti-air.
Stand by
That's
for
not
orders.
good. What the hell? Oh, it's these boys doing so much damage. I didn't think they could hit me from there.
Orders. Load for rolling barrage.
My bad. That just killed both groups.
We have new orders. Get moving.
There's way too much out there.
Need to go. Load them up. Prep for barrage. Fire. Set positions. Incoming order for rolling barrage. Fire up.
Yeah, let's do a rolling barrage or two here.
Barrage orders.
Try and suppress as many of these groups as possible and just move quickly as we can.
Boys, prep for rolling barrage. Rolling barrage
What?
coordinates.
You don't?
set.
Oh, you're that one. Okay.
Load for suppressing barrage. Ready for fire orders. Barrage order.
There.
Ready yourselves.
They're not suppressed anymore. Oh god.
Attention. Save yourselves. Get ready. We have new orders.
I'm losing too many troops here. Too quickly. If I keep this up, I'll not be able to keep within that objective.
Ready for orders.
And I'm also not really making that much progress to capturing Point Zed.
The orders incoming.
And X is kind of holding. We're not making progress, they're not making progress.
Barrage.
But I'd still rather like to get control of this position. Any groups over here I'm not using yet? Oh, I've got everybody in the field. Shit.
Stand by for
Alright, that means I'm gonna have to get more reinforcements. And I only have 71 supply.
We have new
I want you out of here.
orders. We're withdrawing. Get ready.
Go. Oh shit, they were suppressed. They're not suppressed anymore. Get in there. What? Are they just all chilling in the back? What the hell? Nice. I don't know if I'm gonna win this though. There's a few more of them than I was hoping for. Yeah, no. Shit.
Set position. Suppress at that location.
Hit 'em.
Ready.
Can't let them have this position. I got 67 supply left. These guys are costing me 30 every time. It's gonna have to be down to the usuals.
Reporting for duty.
It's basically the last of my supplies. It means the artillery is also gonna run dry. Ooh boy. Continue. I know. I'm dangerously close to overspending. I don't have any support anymore. I don't have any arty. It's gonna get really messy. The only thing I can do is use a rolling barrage. And hope that I can do enough damage here. But it's not looking good. I think I overspent on trying to also take the Y point without losing the X point.
Ready for fire
So
orders.
let's put a suppression barrage on these as the last thing I can do with my arty.
Barrage. Stand by for orders.
And just go right now.
On the line.
Yeah, I know they're trying to recapture X. There's not a whole lot that I can do about that. They're still suppressed.
Attention.
If you want to make your way into that trench, now would be a fantastic time to do it.
Ready on the fire step.
Now they're suppressed. But that, yeah, there we go. The barrage has ended. Man to man.
Stand by for orders. Get in position.
Okay, we have recaptured X.
Ready on the line.
That's at least something, but it doesn't get... Oh, it got me more supplies. Okay, there might be hope yet. Not necessarily a whole lot, but... it's progress, I guess. Okay, here's the command trench. This one here. There's still a whole bunch of troops between me and them.
We can't
I'm gonna have to
win
go...
this.
What? You're not shooting at each other, are you? No, not quite. The trench is just too far away. Okay, so in order to get through this trench, I'll probably... Oh, you are firing at each other. I'll probably have to do a rolling barrage and then punch through. Oh, that's not good.
Orders double back.
Oh, you guys are out of the trench!
New orders.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't know there were 3 groups in there. Well, now there aren't, I guess. That fixes that. 73 points. How many troops can I sort of safely pull away from here? You? They're gonna hold this line. These guys.
Set positions.
We're gonna do some damage on them.
Check coordinates for barrage. Fire all guns. Stand by for orders. We hold
44
here.
points.
We need to go. We hold this
Yeah, we need to go, but we kind of need to go with everybody.
This position is ours.
Not just you.
Attention.
Ready for orders.
Raiders here.
We
This
have
group
new
here.
orders. On the double now.
I'll not be able to knock these guys out of the trench entirely, but at least I'll make it a bit more difficult for them to hold the line. What?
We
They're
have
taking
new
already
orders.
fire.
Hold this position. Stand by for orders.
Rude. Holy shit!
Ready yourselves. We hold here.
They almost neutered this whole company.
Round.
Good lord.
Attention is ours.
That was not part of the plan. That was not part of the plan.
Teams ready.
Okay, fire another
Set for
arty barrage at them.
We have our targets. Ready, boys.
Fire
Ready
a
for
barrage here. I got 8 minutes.
We need to hold this position. The brass wants this piece of ground. We have new orders.
Yeah, the brass definitely wants this
Ready for
piece of
fire
ground,
orders.
and
Rolling
you
barrage.
are gonna make it happen.
Fire on that position.
Oh, fuck me, there's a machine gun nest?
Load for suppressing
Oh
barrage.
no. I missed that. Oh, there's mortars all over the place. Go! Get in there. Take that machine gun nest down. Now! Now! Company lost. We want to take this ground with a minimal amount of casualties, but that was not to be. Maintain your defenses and advance the line. We need to make those lives count for something. So that's the bonus objective failed.
Arms up, boys.
That machine gun just did me in. That's for sure.
We surrender.
I got 5 points left.
Raise the white flag. Ready on the fire step.
I'm done. I don't have a lot of troops left to attack with. And they have taken control of this trench. No, I'm done. I simply can't hold. Well, I might be able to hold, but I'll definitely not be able to attack. Stretch myself too thin. We have taken a lot of casualties, but can't maintain a secure line. I know. But the problem is, I don't have any supplies. So I can't buy any new troops. Oh, fuck's sake, this machine gun nest here was such a nasty surprise. As for the rest, apparently you need to either go all in on Y, or just leave it, because I spent quite a lot on my air power just to get this area suppressed. That was not the right call. And again, this is only the second time I'm playing this game, so I'm not at all surprised that I'm making a mistake here. Anyway, I think that this is going to be it. Can I pull my troops out? Can I say I don't want this anymore? Or do I have to wait out the time? Because that would be a bit sad. I mean, I could do like one more arty barrage.
We don't have the shells to fire.
But, no, I can't
Teams
even.
ready.
Okay, so that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. I hope that you're able to do better. By all means, let me know down below in the comments how you guys are thinking about this game. Do you like it? Do you think it's just throwing infantry at infantry and trying to overwhelm them? Because I think there's definitely strategy. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you can complete the mission yourself. Thanks for watching. See you soon.